I'm Major Kohler, and I run the Air Force Junior ROTC program here at North Allegheny. And we're stationed down here at NAI, where our office and classroom are. And but we do teach 9th through 12th grade, so there are a lot of NASH students as well that actually shuttle down here for class. We are a leadership management course that's heavily based in history and science. For example, we teach the science of flight, the history of aviation, coupled with leadership and management skills and communication. So the students are immersed in management and leadership while learning aviation-based courses, so which are STEM related and science and history related. We offer a myriad of programs through the curriculum, and the freshmen typically learn the history of aviation. That's the 100 level course where freshmen come in and take that. And then we move on to, in the sophomore year, they take a basic survival class. And that survival class is year long, and it's based on the Air Force Survival School, where they learn everything from water procurement and purification to shelter building to firecraft, food procurement, and all that sort of thing. So that's a really interesting class, and the kids really enjoy it. Then we move on to the science of flight and astronomy. And all of those courses, which we call the AS classes or the aerospace science courses, are coupled with a management portion. And that runs the gamut from life skills to leadership and management and communications. So each year that varies. The field trip was basically a flying opportunity for students, and we try to get them up in aircraft, as often as possible, anytime an opportunity presents itself. And through the Experimental Aircraft Association, or EAA, we partnered with them, and they fly out of Butler County Airport. So they provided an opportunity for students to go up in light aircraft, 172s, 152s, Cessna, single engine type aircraft, to experience flight, much unlike it is in a commercial airliner. In the small single engine aircraft, you actually experience the thrill of flight much more so than a commercial airliner. So we had that opportunity. We went up to Butler. We had about 32 students fly that day. They came up, weather got a little bad, and we got delayed for a little bit, but they all got to go up, get in the plane, take the stick, fly the aircraft for a little bit, which is an entirely new experience for most, as some don't even have a driver's license for a car yet. So they seem to really enjoy it, and it's to put that spark into them, see if that interest for aviation is there, so that they can pursue careers in either aviation or aerospace engineering, or some of the other STEM related majors in college and things like that. So very simply, when the students arrived at Butler County Airport, we had a registration process where the students got to register and sign in, which then they were provided with their own logbook so that they can do pre-flight checks and things like that on the aircraft and utilize their own book and do the walk around and all the safety inspections. From there, they went over to a ground safety class that took approximately 30 to 45 minutes. They sat through basic aviation and safety requirements and ground requirements. After that, they went outside and they waited in line till the plane came up, and typically 2 to 3 students per plane, and they would go up and fly over North Allegheny High School and their homes, and I believe Lake Arthur. They did a lot of flying over there, 30 to 45 minute flights, and they would come back, and that was it. And they took off for the day. So, and then they provided breakfast and lunch for them too. So it was a fun day. It is the first time we've gone on this field trip. This is actually my second year at NA, and I was new last year, and they never conducted this field trip here. So we took advantage of that opportunity, and we plan to do it many more times. But we do seek out other opportunities. For example, the students will get an opportunity to fly on a KC-135, which is an air-to-air refueler. So we're in the final processes of putting a sortie together where they can go up and fly a mission and out over near Niagara Falls, and they'll actually go down below into the boom room, we call it, and watch another aircraft come up below, and they'll refuel it in midair. So they'll get that experience as well. So we seek out as many flying opportunities through the Air Force that we can find. We would hope that they would find an interest either or I would say determine whether a career in aviation is for them, and probably just as many that find that they do have an interest. There's just as many that find that they don't have an interest in that and pursue something else, and that's okay. At least they come in and they experience what it's all about, and if they want to pursue opportunities in the Air Force, if students choose to do that, which they always do, even from the general student population, there are certain advantages for having participated in the junior ROTC program. Things like academy nominations to the Air Force Academy, and 4 scholarships, ROTC scholarships at a university. I believe the district last year, the senior class at NA, garnered a little over $4 million in scholarships through the different service academies in ROTC. So there's some unique opportunities.